Hello everyone, I'm Pen of Pen Plays, and welcome to the best sets of 2022. The results you see here are all chosen by you. I polled all of my followers by having them choose all their favorite sets from each theme. Some thought they could only vote for one per theme, but that's okay. At least those of you who did so picked your most favorite. Whichever set was selected the most across everyone who voted will be the winner. You can find timestamps in the description if you want to jump to your favorites. However, there is a lot of surprises here that I think you'll find interesting. As we go through each theme the poll covered, I'll announce the winner and then show you the top 3 and bottom 3 along with their pertinent data. Remember, we're covering pretty much everything, from Star Wars to Ninjago to Creator and Dots, all culminating to the reveal of the best LEGO Icon set of 2022. I think it only right we start with the first theme I put in the poll, and that's the Accessory Sets. These are the blister packs that LEGO sells exclusively. There are 4 sets to choose from, and the best LEGO Accessory set of 2022 is Clone Trooper Command Station. What a whirlwind of a life this set had this past year. For what it has, it's no wonder it's number 1. But something you might not have guessed is that it and the endgame battle were neck and neck for a majority of the poll. Most of these being licensed really left the city set in the dust. With Avatar: The Way of Water having just released at the time of this recording, with sets releasing forward as well, LEGO chose to have the theme's initial wave launch a few months prior based off the original movie. There are 4 sets to choose from, and the best LEGO Avatar set of 2022 is Toruk Makto and the Tree of Souls. The biggest and arguably prettiest set in the line to date, there's no questioning why people love it as much as they do, to the point that just over half the people who submitted votes for Avatar voted for it, specifically. Both the larger sets take the top spots, though I personally am quite surprised the Banshee didn't rank higher. A theme loved by so many, yet with little to show for it on store shelves, LEGO DC Superheroes for many reasons has been quite the point of conversation, but let's choose this video to celebrate it. There are 4 sets to choose from, and the best LEGO DC Superheroes set of 2022 is Batmobile: The Penguin Chase. Let me reiterate, the sets based off of the Batman were 2022 sets released early in North America, causing some confusion as to its release date. Despite this, they are very much a part of the 2022 slate. I know many people will argue, but do you really want Batman vs. Harley Quinn to bring home the gold by default? This was a very interesting year for LEGO Classic, as it had a celebratory set for LEGO's 90th anniversary, but was also home of some more enticing concepts compared to years past. There are 6 sets to choose from, and the best LEGO Classic set of 2022 is 90 Years of Play. It has 90 years worth of nostalgic builds in it. Adventurers, Bionicle, Fabulae, you name it. It's either here or there's enough pieces there for you to make what's missing yourself. 90 Years of Play was such a huge winner that more people voted for it than the combined total of all the other LEGO Classic sets. Although not known to many people outside of the dedicated LEGO fans and the animation community, LEGO Monkie Kid has proven to be a powerhouse over the years it's been around with its flashy and impressive builds across 10 sets and its incredible animated series. And the best LEGO Monkie Kid set of 2022 is the City of Lanterns. The result here overall comes as no surprise, as the City of Lanterns seemed to impress all when it launched, but when it comes to the weakest options, it keeps up with the consensus across most of the theme's fans. I personally am happy to see Neja's Fire Ring rank in the top 3. The Bricklink Designer Program is something that has been building an interest over the past couple years, as it's a means for LEGO Ideas projects that end up unapproved to get a second chance at life through crowdfunding. 5 sets were allowed to be fully funded, and the best Bricklink Designer Program LEGO set of 2022 is Modular LEGO Store. It's a modular building set, one of LEGO's most critically acclaimed lines. It's no wonder it took top spot. What's great about this line of sets is that we get things from it we'd likely never see, and often like the way the fan designers intended for them to look too, or at least similar to it. For a line that is not known for having many sets outside of its most iconic line, Disney really brought quite the variety this year with 16 sets to choose from. And the best LEGO Disney set of 2022 is XL-15 Spaceship. Though certainly not as popular a movie as one would expect, Lightyear still comes out on top here. In fact, the full results for Disney show that the more different a set is from the mini doll sets, the higher they ranked. For those curious, these results included Princesses, Lightyear, Mickey and Friends, as well as any Disney park sets that launched as well. A hit or miss depending on what kind of builder you are, LEGO Technic is still a powerhouse all these years later, and more accurate than ever before across its 15 sets to choose from. And the best LEGO Technic set of 2022 is the Batman Batmobile. Real talk, I'm extremely shocked by this result, as I expected the Ferrari Daytona to take the cake. Especially with how mixed the Batmobile has been reviewed with its inaccuracies, I theorize the fact most of my following having a strong distaste in Technic and an affinity for superheroes encouraged them to choose what was more familiar to them than measure the options available, but that's just a theory. If y'all really do love it, it's number 1, and results are as accurate as can be. City has wrapped up its television series, and with it, some of the most varied lineups we've seen from the theme. 2022 reflects that with a whopping 42 sets. And the best LEGO City set of 2022 is the Bathtub Stunt Bike. I love this result. The sheer meme energy of this little set prevailed through thick and thin to get here. Despite the Bathtub Stunt Bike's results, every other stunt set fared miserably in comparison. What is arguably one of the most accurate LEGO themes to its source material, LEGO Minecraft has been knocking it out of the park these past few years. Its 13 sets show that proudly. And the best LEGO Minecraft set of 2022 is the Llama Village. It's often the larger sets that are everyone's favorites across all these themes, but what makes this one different is how unique it is. Minecraft has been very serious about being unique, so it's awesome to see that prevail throughout all of this. If you were curious, considering it's one of the most hyped sets of Minecraft 2022, the Guardian Battle was 4th place. Speed Champions has been steadily climbing to be one of the most popular themes. Its builds are often unparalleled for sets their size. 7 sets, 2 of which were double packs, were options to choose from. And the best LEGO Speed Champions set of 2022 is 007 Aston Martin DB5. People have been asking for this set for ages now, after the Creator Expert one released without a minifig. No surprise that both the cars from movies topped out the vote here. Also, shame on y'all for letting the Aston Martin 2-pack get last. Best Speed Champion set ever right there. I know what I'm talking about. LEGO Ideas has always been a special theme because these are fan designs voted by fans to become official sets. This year has been a huge one, getting so many things we've all been wanting but hadn't gotten till now. There were 7 sets to choose from. And the best LEGO Ideas set of 2022 is The Office. I'd say I'm not shocked, but something you might not have guessed is that it and Sonic the Hedgehog were extremely close for a good while there during the vote. It was legitimately a race. It was a very strong year for this theme, perhaps more than ever before. And now let's do a quick lightning round for some themes. For Brick Sketches, Miles Morales beat out Iron Man by a good majority. These were the only 2 sets released for the theme in 2022. For Brickheadz, Ahsoka was on top. Out of 17 sets, Star Wars reigned supreme, with Stranger Things rounding up the top 3. For those curious, Spice Girls Tribute was 13th place, and Jake Sully was 12th place. Also, the other Brickheadz pets received more than double the votes of the Poodle. The Koi Fish was the most popular of the 4. Jim Lee's Batman collection might very well be the most versatile LEGO art set ever made. It got more votes than the other 3 LEGO art sets did combined. Dots had a very stagnant year in my opinion, but Cute Banana Pen Holder was your top choice out of the 23 sets released in 2022. It looks like a Mario Kart item. I expect nothing less but love for that reason. Architecture was a shocker, not because the Pyramids of Giza won, but it also was the most voted for set in the entire poll. I think architecture being one of the first 2 themes you could vote from in the poll, as well as having only 2 options to choose from, helped that out a lot. Seasonal sets are always enjoyed, and Lunar New Year Ice Festival seals the show. The Chinese traditional festival sets have always been popular ones, but you all proved you like some variety across the 8 options. Lastly, we have Collectable Minifigures. The Muppets are number 1, but also the only licensed one this year, giving it the leg up. I was shocked to see that recency bias didn't put Series 23 over Series 22. With the lightning round closed, we take a look at LEGO Ninjago. This was a crazy year for Ninjago, with a brand new sub-theme with Ninjago Core, and what has been referred to as the series finale of the show, Ninjago Crystallized. There are 22 sets to choose from, and the best LEGO Ninjago set of 2022 is Ninja Dojo Temple. As the flagship set of the core sub-theme, likely for its entire lifespan, with its functionality, it's no shocker the big temple takes the cake. Of note here is the fact that, compared to the rest of the theme, the sets explicitly stated to be Evo sets, except for Zane's, fared extremely poor. Even the spinner sets fared better. We all know that people can't get enough of their dinosaurs, and with Jurassic World releasing the closing film in its trilogy in 2022, 10 sets released to celebrate. And the best LEGO Jurassic World set of 2022 is T-Rex Breakout. Not to get confused with other sets releasing this year, such as T-Rex and Atrociraptor Breakout, and T-Rex Dinosaur Breakout, of course. Good thing I provided pictures in the poll, right? Interestingly, this is the only set in the theme for this year based off of one of the original Jurassic Park movies. Now, what usually makes or breaks a purchase on LEGO's website are the GWPs, or gift with purchases, they offer, and they fit us real good in 2022. Focusing on ones in box only, there were 18 sets, which is a lot, by the way. And the best gift with purchase LEGO set of 2022 is Forest Hideout. It should be clear now that LEGO's 90th anniversary celebration brought out people's favorites for the year, and this remake of a classic castle set is no different. There was a race to victory though, as the Lars family homestead vied for the top spot early on. A theme that has shocked all in how it's evolved over the past couple years is LEGO Friends. And as it celebrated its 10-year anniversary in 2022, it's beginning to be a theme as popular as LEGO City, totaling at 28 sets this year. And the best LEGO Friends set of 2022 is Andrea's Theater School. Was there ever any doubt? The fact this thing is both a playset but doubles as a city building adds so much. Not to mention that it's Muppet ready. The race for second place was always extremely close. The final results between second and third place is a difference of only one single vote, the tightest vote in the entire poll. Also, for the entire poll, the ice cream truck was the least voted set. After such a triumphant return as a LEGO theme, Harry Potter has proved to be a strong mainstay for LEGO, and this year only proved that more. 12 sets released to choose from. And the best LEGO Harry Potter set of 2022 is 12 Grimald Place. It's a set that functions perfectly to the source material, yet still manages an interior. What's not to love? There's something else I'd like to mention at the very end of this video about this result that's worth mentioning, so please stay tuned. One of the most talked about themes this year is Marvel. Good or bad, there's a lot to consider here out of the 26 sets that released. And the best LEGO Marvel superhero set of 2022 is Sanctum Sanctorum, to the shock of no one. Marvel chose to get into the modular building biz, and they're currently 2 for 2 in excellence. It was also no contest here, as the Sanctum got nearly double the amount the second place winner, the Wolverine mech, did. Which, by the way, is so impressive to see here at second place. I'm pretty sure that's exclusively because it includes Wolverine, but clearly people are ready for X-Men again. One theme that's been chugging along is LEGO Super Mario. Its concept is not everyone's favorite, yet more feature-riddled sets continue to release. 17 sets rounded out the year of various size. And the best LEGO Super Mario set of 2022 is the Mighty Bowser. It's the best Mario set, so of course, a landslide victory. So much so that every other set got less than half the amount of votes Bowser did. It's very clear that people are not interested in the Waterland sets. Also, if you're curious, Peach's starter course got 11th place. One theme that just keeps coming back with surprise after surprise is LEGO Creator. It's gone from one of the most looked over themes to a powerhouse. This year's 17 sets only proving that. And the best LEGO Creator set of 2022 is Majestic Tiger. This set enraptured the minds of hardcore LEGO fans the world over with its impressive, anatomically correct booty. Oh my gosh. With its impressive, anatomically correct beauty. It even had alt builds that were just as nice. 2 things of note, a lot of the LEGO exclusive smaller builds are cataloged under this theme, adding more options to choose from. The other note is the fact that Creator was one of the most voted for themes in the entire poll, yet the off-road buggy had next to no turnout. There are a few themes that garner as much attention as LEGO Star Wars. Perhaps LEGO's most popular theme, the turnout of 23 sets aimed to shock fans, whether that's with returning characters or sticker shock. And the best LEGO Star Wars set of 2022 is the Razor Crest. Rarely does the perfect Ultimate Collector Series set come along, but the general consensus is that the Razor Crest is one of them. There's some notable things here to mention. The Justifier got 17th place, and rated better than the UCS Luke's Land Speeder. Also, BD1 fared very well for those of you hoping to see more Jedi Fallen Order sets in the future. Lastly, the dioramas fared much better than the helmets did. Finally, LEGO Icons. This was the first year LEGO started using this name for the adult focus sets that have taken the world by storm, and this year might have been its most varied catalog of options yet, with 15 sets. And the best LEGO Icon set of 2022 is Lion Knight's Castle. This is the ultimate LEGO castle. As part of LEGO's 90th anniversary celebration, its classic castle inspiration is lost to no one, and brings about one of the most impressive builds LEGO has ever produced, both in enormity and in appearance. The race between the Lion Knight's Castle and the Galaxy Explorer was a relatively close one until later on in the vote, but it's no shock they took the top 2 spots. Also, since there is no specific theme for it, the Horizon Forbidden West tall neck was also included in this theme for the vote, ranking at 6th place, scoring better than the Botanicals, the Eiffel Tower, the Winter Village set, and its fellow gaming icon set, the Atari 2600. Well everyone, these are the best LEGO sets of 2022 as chosen by you. Some last little bits of information. 12 Grimald Place was the only set in a traditional LEGO brick theme where an 18+ set did not take first place out of those that had one. LEGO Icons was also the theme that received the most participants. Only 31 of a total 987 people who participated in the poll didn't submit votes for this theme. LEGO Dots, conversely, had the least participants at 660. If you're looking to see more specifics, down in the description you'll find a document with the complete results for every theme you can look over and analyze. I also gotta say this, just because we're presenting some useful data, it doesn't mean it'll influence LEGO in the future. It's just something fun for all of us to enjoy, and I'm very thankful again to everyone who participated. Perhaps we can do this again next year? You should subscribe and keep an eye out for that, and maybe enjoy some more content from me until then. Let me know down in the comments if your favorite set won in the theme you were most looking forward to seeing. If it didn't, tell me which one you would have loved to see in first place instead. You can also click the share button to donate to the channel and get your comment highlighted for your generosity. I'm Pen Plays, and these are your best sets of 2022. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.